Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. So I just came back from my mom's house. We submitted the application to the amazing race. Okay. I can't believe my mom convinced me to do that, but we did it. I got over to her house. She had the whole application filled out. She even filled out my parts. And then we did the video and I edited the video for us and we submitted the application. It was just fun doing it with my mom. Like, I just have so much fun with my mom. My mom had me really young. So we're like, when we get together, we're like two kids that we're like sisters. So like we fight each other, we argue, and we just love each other and we laugh. Like, it's just, I love my mom. Shout out to Mama Cup. So anyways, we'll find out in about 2 months if we made it onto the amazing race. So wouldn't that be hilarious? It'd be so hilarious. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, I'm not really coming in with any particular downloads. I just wanted to tap into the energies and see what's going on. I did share with you guys just a little video that I did before I left this morning about Saturn. So Saturn showed up in our collective in the form of a key. And I personally believe, like, after I sat and meditated, I believe that was, so we know that with the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, that Saturn was going to hold us in order to be able to pass us over to Jupiter so Jupiter could expand us. And we had to do our work with Saturn, and that's what we did. We faced what we needed to, we acclimated, we grew, we ascended our own karmic nature, our own limitations. So we became the expansion that we seeked. So if we want Jupiter, we became that Jupiter expansive energy, but we had to do that realistically, and Saturn showed us that. And I personally believe that key is a reflection of Saturn saying, you can collect your 100 and you can pass go. It made me very emotional. Even when I went back and I showed my mom, I cried again. And I just felt really appreciative of Saturn energy for everything it's taught us and how much we've grown in this really tight, uncomfortable space. Okay, and now if this key is any representation of liberation from Saturn energy, this means that we're being passed over to Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, wish fulfillment. It's like the world is your oyster energy, and Saturn's the opposite, right? Where it restricts you and it holds you back in order for you to learn and grow and become strong, to break free of any limitations that Saturn just makes you aware of. Saturn doesn't limit us. Saturn makes us face all of the limitations that we have that stop us from being able to be expanded by Jupiter. So congratulations, collective. Okay, us getting signs from Jupiter, Daddy Jupiter, like this is so reassuring. Okay, and I'm just really, really proud of us. The first two cards that came out, we've got the 29th and the 31st. So this is the end of the month. So something very significant could play out for you at the end of the month. We did tap into this in the last live, or the last live that we did on YouTube about the last week of December. And I know it's December because it ends with a 31. November was 30. Okay, January will have 30 days. December has 31 days. So I'm assuming that this is the end of this month here. And this is 3 days, 29, 30, and 31. And yes, so we've got two aces. I feel like this speaks of you being the truth. Remember what we said about honesty? When you step into your authenticity and you are brave enough to be your most honest, authentic self, the universe mirrors that, and the universe is mirroring your authenticity with the sun. So there's a lot of clarity that could be coming into you at the end of the month, regardless how it makes you feel. Just know that that is liberating for you. The truth sets you free. Your truth sets you free. The truth you receive from others sets them free as well as you. So there's a lot of honest communication, a lot of self-awareness that is going to be translated in your external world. So you're really going to feel like, wow, this is helping me. Wow, that work really, the work you're doing is really starting to show on the outside. Okay? But let's see what else. That's really, really good energy. The divine feminine, the ace of swords, the ace of pentacles, the sun. You've got the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, 23. This is the card of the rats. This is people talking about the asker, but in this deck in particular, it can speak of, it's kind of Saturn energy, to be honest. So these rats are all stuck on this boat, and all that's on this boat is gold, which serves these rats in no way. These rats want food. But all that this ship has is money on it, gold. So this card can really speak about what's most important to you, because gold is important to people that are driving this ship, but to these rats, gold is essentially useless. Okay, so really just prioritizing, aligning to what it is you need. These rats are not in alignment, or at least to not what they thought, which is the pursuit of food. But wherever this ship's going, they won't be able to get off of the ship until the ship docks, which is very Saturnian energy, feeling trapped. But that boat is moving, you know, and I just feel like Saturn is about to dock this boat. And all of the lessons you learned while you were on this boat, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling like what you want isn't on this boat, you are now being liberated from that. So when this boat docks, you can get off of this boat and you can expand onto this new land, this new world that has a bunch of new foods that these rats can eat and consume. So this is very much speaking about Saturn energy as well, no longer being stuck here. This boat finally docks and you're finally able to expand. Because when you got on this boat, you were stuck here. Didn't matter. You had to surrender to the universe. What are you going to do? Jump off and go fucking drown in the ocean? No, you were stuck. You were stuck. Not anymore. This boat is docking. Okay, this boat is finally docking. Did you eat your food? Are you happy? I gave her tuna, cucumber, and yogurt. One of you guys suggested giving my dog yogurt for the gas. And I gave her some yogurt, some like natural, unsweetened yogurt, cucumber, tuna, and I mix it with her kibble because she won't eat kibble by itself. If I put kibble in a bowl, she won't touch it and she will starve herself. I have to mask it with meat and vegetables and flavor. She loves tomato sauce. Anyways, shout out to Thora. Then we've got the Eight of Swords. This is that entrapment again. This is how you liberated yourself. So you became the Jupiter energy that it is that you seek. You wanted expansion, but you couldn't expand. The universe wasn't expanding you. The universe is like, you're stuck here. So you liberated yourself as much as you could in these very restrictive, this very restrictive environment, this very restrictive situation, relationship. You liberated yourself in it. You became the freedom that it is that you wanted. And now the universe is going to mirror that back. You came out of some kind of mental imprisonment. This is the work you did with Saturn. I also feel like you're not stressed and you're not worried. You have the utmost faith, because if you add the Eight of Swords to Divine Feminine, which has the Ace of Swords, whether male or female, that equals the Nine of Swords. And we know that if you're worrying, you're not having faith. It's one or the other. Your worry is always in conflict with your faith, which is why we always try to have more faith, so it counteracts this doubt and this pessimism and this worry, right? So you're not manifesting from this space anymore. You're not worried. You have faith. Your faith has broke you out of any limitations you have about yourself and your future. So this is a really, for our collective and the kind of soul work that we do, this is a really big deal. And there's a lot of really beautiful things that are coming because of the liberation that you brought in for yourself. The universe is going to mirror this back to you. Holy shit. Holy shit. Shout out to Saturn. I knew that key. I knew that key was something. There's no way I would have been just drawn to go look at the keys like that and then have that emotional response. Then we've got the Eight of Wands. You add the Eight of Wands to the you have the King of Wands. You add that to the Seven of Wands. That equals the Eight of Wands. If you add you see how this is number 23? And you add 6 to 23, that equals 29. So I also do believe, collective, you have someone who's planning to take some kind of action towards you, discussing this action with other people first. Okay? which we've been seeing in the readings for a while. This could also be you, collective. You cannot, if it's you, collective, I don't think you're asking anybody. I think you're telling people about what you are doing now that you've decided, or you are ready to tell people what you have done. So I don't think you're asking anybody permission or their opinion about anything. I think this is you might be keeping things a secret, and now you're ready to reveal certain things that you weren't when they were in the inception phase. You're ready to reveal. You see how the sun's starting to come out? So collective, if you're feeling this, if you're not feeling the sun, it's because it's only just broke out of the clouds. It comes out in full force. Those clouds completely dissipate, and you are then standing in nothing but the sun. This darkness, you are coming out of it. Please trust me, the work you're doing to free yourself from mental imprisonment and slavery and the mental limitations that you put on yourself about how great things can be and what you can do and where you can go, you freed yourself within. Now, so without. The universe is going to mirror back to you all of that freedom you have within, with opportunities that can take you farther than you could have imagined. Somebody is talking about how you've given up. Some of you guys gave up on somebody. You released a burden of trying to make something work, and the people that you were trying to make it work with, or the person that you were trying to make it work with, is discussing how you have given up on them, on it. This could even be in the workplace. You could have been putting in a lot of efforts to make something happen, and you cut your losses because you could have felt like, why am I putting in all these efforts when this person is, or this, it's like you felt like your efforts were in vain, so you cut your losses. And I feel like there are people that are talking about how you've pulled back your energy and how you've given up, specifically given up. 9 of Wands in reverse, given up, plus the King of Wands equals the 10 of Wands. So you didn't just give up, you completely released a burden of feeling like you had to make something work, had to make something happen. There are people discussing that. They are discussing that. Wow, collective's done with us, or collective's done with me. Collective stopped doing this. Collective's no longer doing this. I don't know where collective is. Collective changed their number. Collective is not accessible anymore. This is what I'm hearing is being discussed. Then you've got the King of Cups here. Okay, so some of you guys could have moved abruptly, and people are wondering where you've moved to. This could be if this was a relationship that you gave up on, I think some of you are dating, or the person that you left is wondering who you're dating now, and if there's somebody else in the picture. Somebody wants to know if you've replaced them. Somebody wants to know if you've replaced them. Then you've got the 10 of Cups. Somebody wants to challenge. Somebody wants. So you could have been loyal. Somebody is Oh, wow. And then we've got the Divine Masculine at the bottom of the deck. So some of you guys did move on. If this is a relationship and you no longer made yourself available for somebody and you released the burden of them, I am tapping into somebody who is in a new connection. And if this isn't you if you're not in the new connection collective, this is what is coming. So this is like future energy for you, but for some of you, it's your present moment. So people are discussing how you've given up on them and how you've transferred your loyalty, or you're offering loyalty and your efforts to someone else. So you didn't just give up on the efforts. You transferred the energy somewhere else. Right? So it's not like you're no longer loyal and dependable. You're just no longer loyal and dependable to certain people or a particular person, and have transferred that loyalness and dependability to someone else or a different group of people. If this is career, you haven't given up on your career. You just gave up on whatever pursuits you had in your career at a particular company or employment. You've now said, you know what, I'm going to cut my losses here and I'm going to move in this direction. I believe I can have this Jupiter energy and expansion in another area. And if you feel like you can't make that move, that is Saturn still working with you. Liberate yourself mentally. Understand why you are where you are at, how you ended up there. When you answer those questions, you will be able to collect your 100 and pass go. The whole reading is about Saturn allowing us to collect our 100 and fucking pass go now. Okay, so this is fantastic. You see what I'm saying about this couple and this pair? There's so much loyalty and love being expressed here after some kind of transfer of attention or energy. Then there's a sudden ending. People could be talking about how you ghosted them, how you suddenly cut off any dependability, support, love, commitment, how you have brought an end to it. Okay, so this is somebody who they thought that they made a decision, and I think they realized that they didn't make the decision, that you made the decision. So somebody could have ghosted you, but they weren't ghosting you. They pulled back their energy and then kind of watched you. And instead of chasing, the collective stood in their power and let the person withdraw their energy, and the collective turned and put their energy elsewhere. Somebody watched all that, because remember, they didn't ghost you like you thought you were ghosted. They were still very invested. They were still observing. They still wanted something from you, you know. But whatever manipulation, whatever reasons this person had for pulling back, I think they could possibly regret that now. I feel like you had a connection with the King of Cups, but when you now come into union with this Ace of Cups, it just feels like way more of a proper match. I feel like you didn't know a greater sense of love. If this is romantic, you didn't know a greater sense of love than what the King of Cups was offering you, whether male or female. When the divine masculine energy comes, whether male or female, this makes this connection look like a joke. This is a way higher expression of love, honesty, and connection than there ever was with the court cards. So this is what I feel like some of you had to take a leap of faith to believe in. Then we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Do you see what I'm saying? This pair is no longer. Somebody believes in more than this. This is a karmic relationship, and this is a divine connection. Somebody has pulled back their energy. The Queen of Cups is no longer seeking a future with the King of Cups anymore. The divine feminine and masculine are now seeking connections with each other. This is going from a karmic connection to a divine connection. Okay, this is also the energy of your singlehood coming to an abrupt end, because this is the card of abrupt endings. Okay, and then we have look at this. We have a passionate new beginning surrounded by lies and betrayal. Okay, so I feel like somebody could be trying to maintain something, but the problem is Saturn is trapping this new beginning in the reality. There are lies and there's betrayal here. Somebody wants something, but they're going to have to face the lies. They're going to have to, in order to really experience this Ace of Wands, they have to address, Saturn's going to make them address the truth by looking at the lies. This is Saturn surrounding someone in their own karmic nature. Why isn't this ace working? Why can't I get this off of the ground? And Saturn's like, well, because there's all this surrounding it, you know. So somebody could, and I feel like if this is you, collective, with the first card out, you understand this. You looked at this. You went within, because if you add this to the Seven of Swords, it equals the Eight of Swords, which we just said you liberated yourself from, no? Right. I just think that somebody else is stuck in this energy, whoever the other court card was, if this is making sense. Right? This is a passionate new beginning. It's surrounded by Saturn. And here's that boat. Can't go nowhere. Until this boat docks, you're stuck on it, and you're stuck dealing with whatever's there in the reality that's there. This is being forced into the present moment. And a lot of people avoid the present moment and just try to run into whatever ideas of the future that they want. And Saturn will not let you do that. Because Jupiter made an agreement with Saturn, I will not expand them until they are in the present moment and acknowledge what's there. And that's why we sat there with Saturn as long as we did. We acknowledged the present moment and we worked through what was there. So again, collective, congratulations on the passionate new beginning that is coming into you. And we have all 4 aces here. And as I said that, we have the 4-leaf clover, which is the card of blessings, abundant, wish fulfillment. Okay, so we have all 4 aces here. All 4. And the 4-leaf clover. All of these aces come together to create an amazing new opportunity, blessings. This is the epitome of expansion. So that tough energy, and there's more wish fulfillment. So now there's 2 cards surrounding wish fulfillment right here. And we've got the birds. So this was you removing yourself from people that weren't focused on what you were focused on. You identified to them at a point of time, but you've turned your back on them to pursue something different. Again, this is the energy of Saturn, where you acknowledge the differences, even if there are similarities. You acknowledge the difference, you acknowledge the present moment, you see the facts, you acknowledge why you resonated with these people to begin with, even if you know you need to turn your back on them because you are not an energetic vibrational match to them anymore. So once you fly away, you'll metamorphose. You won't be the bird anymore. You won't be an energetic vibrational match to these people. You would have to move away from them to metamorphose, and that's exactly what I see the collective has done. Collective, your hard work was not in vain. It was not in vain. Saturn says you can go now. Be free. You did it. You unlocked your new reality. You faced the X paradigm and you have unlocked a way into the Y paradigm. And for those of you that are already on your Y paradigm, you have locked into it in a way that Saturn wasn't allowing you, because you actually had to face the reality. You had to be in the present. This is the key that we saw earlier today. You're no longer stuck. You have been freed. And you did this within. But when you see how the universe does this externally to you, collective, there's no way it will not touch you in a deep way. I'm already crying and emotional at just the thought of this for the collective, you know. You did it, collective. You fucking did it. Eight. You did it. What you're able to come into union now with, collective, your faith. You're coming out more able, more capable, and more faithful than you were when you first came into union with Saturn to do this work. Yeah, the 8 of Wands, overcoming obstacles. 6 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of, yeah. I honestly feel like there is a long-term goal and plan that you had that just seemed like you were unable to get it off of the ground. It was because you were on the ship. You were on the ship. You're on the water. This is the 26th. Something about this last week of December. I don't know. It keeps coming up in different ways, so I just feel like the end of this year could be very impactful to the collective. Even though we celebrate the end of our year in April, I feel like you're going to feel like the end is now. I feel like you're going to feel like your new beginning starts at the beginning of January. And by the time we make it to our new year, you are solidified in a new energy. It's brand new. You're in a new space, a new reality. By the time April comes, you are in a completely new reality than you were 6 months prior. Like, completely. All these aces affect your life, so there's no way it's going to look the same by springtime. No way. No way. It's impossible. There's also this book of secrets has been closed for a really long time. Do you see the latch on it has been opened? So these are secrets that have been around for a really, really long time being revealed. They could be family secrets. They could be, we see it in media all the time. We've been seeing it in the past month in media all the time. All of these like secrets and things that were hidden from 10, 20 years ago are all coming up now. And public knowledge now. It's kind of that energy, but think about on the micro how this would apply to you. So this could be family. This could be somebody who abused you being exposed after years, and now you feel triggered because you're like, fuck. Like, am I going to have to address it? Yes, maybe you do. There's some archaic secrets that are being exposed, coming to light. It also speaks of your long-term goals and plans. Finally starting to see them manifest in Malkut. Congratulations, collective. It's about to get interesting. It's about to get fun. And just trust that this work is not in vain. I swear to God, the way you are going to expand your life by being in the present and facing everything that was there. Because some of you guys have been running from the present moment for decades. Since you were a child. And you said, okay, I'm not going to run anymore. I'm going to face it. And you let everything catch up to you. Feelings, past traumas, truths, lies, the realities, the painful realities of situations. You worked through all of it. Thank you, Saturn. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Karma. Angel Gang loves you and appreciates you. They're so proud of us. I never felt that energy from them before. I just felt the energy of like, we're doing this. But I feel their pride. Feels like a graduation. Maybe that was why we had the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords can speak of graduation and celebrations. We have the sudden ending again. What's this about? It's wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment comes in and brings a sudden ending to whatever darkness you were experiencing. Externally. Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. Holy shit. It's about to get good, collective. We fucking did that. Angel gang. You done know. Okay? I might catch you guys later. I don't even know. I'm wearing mascara. I never wear mascara. That's why it's all over my face. I had to do it for the video. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll catch you guys later. Share your thoughts. And I hope this inspires you guys not to give up. Saturn is so proud of us. Mama Karma is so proud of us. And we are going to be expanded in ways we couldn't even imagine. Believe me if you want to. But you should. Because I know what I'm talking about. You see the tears? Like, Saturn came to me. You saw the key. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.